guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Emily. Today I will be giving my 100% honest review on Lime Slime Company. Now, I have a little bit of tea before we get into the review, so if you want to sit back and listen, let's get into it. I ordered because my best friend really wanted me to order from this company because she says his textures are absolutely phenomenal. And I'm going to keep this review, personal opinion, separate from the texture review, obviously. But I am very upset with the customer service. Shortly after I ordered, I noticed that on his website it said 2 to 4 business days for processing time. And I really keep a timeline of when those get shipped out because of these videos and how they work. I buy other boxes or other slime, so it's in a order. After after a week, I was like, I'm gonna message him on Instagram and see if when a timeline is that it's going to be shipped out. I wasn't being too pushy or anything, I was just asking a question, and he basically said, oh, it'll be out tomorrow or the next day. And I was like, oh great, no problem, I'm fine with that. But then those days passed, and then a couple more days passed, nothing happened. So then I messaged him again, and I was like, okay, well, when is this going to be shipped out? I've noticed on his stories that he's been posting stories of other people's orders that have already been shipped out, and they've already received their orders, but mine still hasn't been shipped out. Anyway, so I messaged him again and asked him what's going on. I got no reply. So then I was getting very frustrated because it's been past the timeline, and he told me it was going to be tomorrow or the next day, and it still wasn't. So I asked him for a refund, and I still got no reply because shipping to Canada takes forever. So if that processing time is literally 2 weeks, I gotta wait an extra 2 to 3 weeks to get that package. On top of that, it being very expensive because of the smaller shops, I've noticed that the shipping usually is more expensive to Canada. And I paid a lot of money for this package. Nothing happened, and then I decided to email him because then I would get the whole 360 kind of thing, DM him. He did respond to my DM, so I thought he would respond again. He didn't, so I emailed him. And then he responded right away and said, oh, it's been shipped out a week ago, so I can't give you your refund. And I was like, oh, I didn't get any tracking or nothing, right? So I said, okay, well, can I get my tracking number? And he said, it's already been emailed. I looked through my emails and I couldn't find them. I found one 5 minutes after he sent that email, and I checked out the tracking on it, and it was only literally electronically submitted that day, meaning he said he shipped it a week ago, but he literally did it that day. And that really upsets me. And I was like, okay, whatever, I'm happy it's shipped, and had a lot of problems already with customer service, but it is shipped. That is it. But then I was looking at my email list, and I'll show it right here, and he decided to spam me with my delivery profile, which I thought was honestly very childish and unprofessional. And honestly, I've had horrible customer service with Slime Co. And like I said, I'm going to keep the review completely separate from the customer service, but I have never, ever had this issue before, and I have never even come close to this issue before or had a problem. I was just he wouldn't answer me, and he was posting stories, and I gave him a lot of time to answer me before I even got mad or upset about it, and I feel like every step forward has just been worse with the customer service, if you know what I mean. And honestly, I don't want that to happen to you guys. I literally watched people get their orders and mine wasn't even shipped, which made me so upset. I don't know if that's because I'm international or what, but it shows a lack of care. And if that happened to you guys, if I'm mad about it, I can't imagine what you guys are, because I've dealt with a lot of slime packages, you guys know that, and that's a lot of and but I've never had this issue. So very disappointed and very upset with the customer service, and I don't think it could be any worse for customer service, and I'm not trying to be rude, but that is just how it is. I mean, I'm very disappointed. These slimes costed a buttload of money and the shipping, and This was just a lack of care. I cannot believe how ignorant and disrespectful it was. So, yeah, that is it. Like I said, I'm going to keep the textures completely different from my opinion and me being mad about this whole process. You guys will see the review and tell me what you think. I do these reviews for you guys to see if you want to purchase from this shop. It's not for me. I wouldn't be as mad if it was for just me, but like if this happens to you guys, like you would be frustrated. Anyway, let's get into this review. And enough about this rant. Like this is just like, wow, Emily's mad. But anyway, if you guys want to join the Makeup Frenzy, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as leave a comment down below about what your favorite slime was from the shop. And show me that you like this video by hitting that like button. Now you know what time it is.
Welcome to the Shark Tank. Make sure you click that start game button. Today's shoutouts we got Listen Nova and Bubblicious Tea. You want to be shouted like this? Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that subscribe button.
Okay, so this is how the package actually came. It came in a USPS bubble mailer. All the slimes were bubble wrapped sturdy in this package, as well as it came with various amounts of candies, which is much appreciated. I love candy. These slimes are actually all 8 ounces, which is amazing. They came in really sturdy containers. The total pricing I paid for this is $69.36. That is including shipping. I paid $31 for shipping. These slimes were bubble wrapped really well, but unfortunately, Pink Gummi Gloss had a huge crack in the container. I contacted Mako and they actually gave me a refund for the whole Pink Gummi Gloss, so that is incredible. The 3 slimes I ended up purchasing are Cosmic Ice Cream Parlor, Whipped Cheese Foam, and Pink Gummi Gloss. So let's go into these slimes. Let's start off with Lime Slime Co.'s one of their best sellers. This is Whipped Cheese Foam, and this is 8 ounces priced at $13.99. The texture described is a super inflating and bouncy wood glue blend fluff slime. Now the scent is listed as black milk tea and cheese foam. I love how the labels say the scents on them because it is amazing knowing what you're going to smell. At the start of poking this slime, you can see the little wet residue, which is not a problem because mostly when you stretch it, it goes away. It has a super soft texture right off the start of it and was so easy to stretch. The scent of it is more on the tea side than a cheese foam, and it's very elegant and has a masculine kind of scent to it. I noticed when playing with the slime, it inflates really well and really easily. It stretches so well and gets insanely fluffy. On his website, it says there might be a little residue when stretching, but for me, I didn't have any residue whatsoever. I found this slime was a perfect base, and I loved how fluffy it is. I find this would be really easy for beginner slimers too because it's easy to control and inflate. The wood glue texture gives it sort of like a chewy base, and it is amazing to crunch as well. I think that this slime is a great all-around texture, and I absolutely love it. The scent isn't my preferred kind of scent, but that's just my personal preference. So I'm going to give this slime a 5 out of 5 sharks, and I highly recommend if you're gonna go shopping at Lime Slime Co., get one of these whipped foam textures. Next up on the slime list is Pink Gummi Gloss. This is the container that was cracked, but I don't have a problem at all because they refunded me, which, I'm always happy with. This is an 8-ounce slime that is normally priced at $13.99. The scent on it is Love Spell and Sour Gummy Worms. You can see that this is a super neon pink slime. It is really glossy at the start, and you can tell it has a thick base. I absolutely love the color of this. It doesn't even do it justice on the camera. It is very neon and very pink. I absolutely love it. And the scent is like sweet, but it has like a little tang in it. And I'm pretty sure that's the Love Spell. And it's very interesting, but very unique at the same time. I love it. I could tell that this base, it does have a thick texture, but I'm not sure if it was just not activated enough or not, but it kind of reminded me of like a thiggly texture. When I did add more activator later on, it did get thicker, which was amazing. But regardless, it had a lot of like bubble pops and it was easily stretched. It was a great slime overall. I'm very happy with it. I love the gloss, and once you let it sit for a while, it gets super glossy all over again. When inflated, it crunches so well and gives the most satisfying bubble pops ever. I love the pink to it. When it's inflated, it gets like a little more lighter, and it's just beautiful. I absolutely love this texture. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 sharks, and I highly recommend trying one of his gummy gloss textures as well because I think they are beautiful. Last but not least is Cosmic Ice Cream Parlor. This is an 8-ounce slime that is priced at $14.25. This scent is listed with waffle cone, sour blue raspberry, ramune ice cream, and the texture is listed as a soft clay/ice. It came with sequins, iridescent glitters, ice cream charm, and it was like a purple, pink, blue base ice texture. I was really curious how this was going to work because his video on his Instagram looks amazing and it looks like it gets so inflating and fun. The scent on this is actually really good. I love all the combined scents. It smells really yummy. Just first pokes of the slime, I could tell that the icy slime is definitely one of more the wet icy slime textures, and it wasn't really stretching too much. I don't know why, but it was ripping. I feel like the icy slime texture was made differently, so like the scent was added in after the icy slime texture is made because it has that kind of like oily residue, and usually that's what happens when that is made. I noticed the clay bottom base was pretty dry, and I'm not sure if it was just because it's been sitting for a while before it was shipped or not. Due to that, it was really hard to stretch and mix into the icy slime texture. When completely mixed, it turns into like a pinky purple color, and it is really beautiful, but I had massive issues with stretching the slime and the amounts of residue that came out. There was residue all over my table and all over my hands, and it honestly just made it not fun to play with. I definitely think they need to update their recipe on their icy texture. I'm sure that the clay didn't help and dried out the snow and the icy slime a bit, making it not able to mix in, if you know what I'm saying. I tried to add quite a bit of glycerin to this to soften it up, and instead it didn't work out, unfortunately. I think this slime had a really cool idea in theory, but because of all this fallout and the ripping, I'm going to give this slime a 2 out of 5 sharks. But like I said, other than that, I think it was a really good concept. Just need to tweak that recipe a little bit. Mako's Picks. Number 3, Cosmic Ice Cream Parlor. Number 2, Pink Gummy Gloss. Number 1, Whipped Cheese Foam. Overall, I really enjoyed 2 out of the 3 slimes I received, and I really do recommend this shop. I just think they need to work on their customer service a bit, and other than that, I don't have much to say. I will have their shop linked down below. But before I leave, make sure to join the Mako Frenzy by hitting that subscribe button, as well as leave a comment down below of your favorite slime from this video. And show me that you like this video by hitting that like button. I will see you guys next time.